Hello, ahoy there, and welcome. It's me, Tiny Pirate, and I am drifting on my open space here. And welcome back to Factorio. We are playing Space Exploration, another isolation lockdown stream. Space Exploration is a mod for Factorio that is fantastic, and it puts us in space doing weird space things. Now, in the last episode, we had sort of worked on this this plasma factory, and I got that running. I think it was pretty good. Actually, one of the things I will do is I feel the need to run a little storage along here. It's likely we're going to want to make other stuff out of the plasma. Oops. Did I not change my... I did not. Now, well, that's a bummer. Okay, I didn't change my loadout before I came up. So we need to load fresh all of our supplies. But our drones will sort that out. We'll go visit. But in the last, I want to have a little bit of buffer for the plasma, because from plasma you can generate iron. And I think from iron, well, there's other things to generate as well. But we will eventually probably want to generate those. Possibly here in this grid, possibly not. But one of the things I wanted to do actually to get sorted pretty soon was data formatting, and that's a pretty straightforward process. Blank cards or junk, what is it? Junk data comes in, blank data comes out, and we can use a few fluids along the way. So it's a relatively easy one, and unloading left. Like that. Did I get that right? Didn't jump. Okay, cool. I thought I had a weird glitch. And then loading left. What do we do with the completely junk ones? I think we shred them, right? There's a whole process in here to... Where is it? There we go. Turn the broken ones into scrap. So we'll need to output those, and possibly, so we output the good ones, and I think we might immediately take the broken ones and turn them into scrap, because we have scrap facilities, right? So we have, I'll just go double check. I'm pretty sure we have all of our beautiful recycling facilities working. Whoa, why are you... What? Why are you being weird? Okay. Sometimes things can get a bit out of sync. One side of something loads quicker than another. And in that situation, you've got to be ready to kind of rebalance. Let's have a look. It's a little bit of a space exploration, or a bit of an LTN issue, I think. If we put those back in, okay, that should work. But yeah, so sometimes things can get a little bit hinky. Now I think this is where we crushionate stuff, and I'm pretty confident we have a whole station that brings in scrap. Now we have a whole station that exports stuff. We have contaminated scrap, but we don't actually have a scrap import station. That's... That feels like a bit of a mistake. It wouldn't be hard to... Actually, we are going to... I'm thinking it might actually be easier to copy this entire build here and use that as a template, and we'll just import scrap at the top for some other location. But for now, I think we'll just set up our crushionating stand and worry about the final pile of scrap some other time. So the other good thing we have to do is to import two fluids, or import one fluid, export one fluid. So liquid in, I think I'm going to do it up here. Liquid in, we do want coolant, and we're going to have to poke the liquid out. I'll send it out over here. Liquid out. Why do you not have the power? The power line you should have. There we go. And actually that reminds me, over here is still being built out last I checked. Yeah, so they probably need the space grid to be laid out. There we go. That'll get that stuff built now. Very peculiar. Let's go see if we can prompt these guys to deliver us more junk. We've got all this stuff in our inventory and the drones are just not really paying attention. Okay, here we go, guys. Getting a bit closer. Clear out my inventory. I'll give you a hand, eh? Yeah, definitely don't need any landfill in space. Don't need any of these guys in space at all because they don't work here. Alright, cool. You've topped me up with everything else? I think you have. That's looking pretty good. Awesome. I actually want to copy the... Where are we? The brain stack that is this here. So, I will tidy up the belt. But for now, the pipes and stuff, that's not a crazy combination of things. We'll get it a bit tidier. Because down here is kind of going to be our assorted locations, assorted stuff. So we've got at least one plasma, possibly two, and then we'll do some reprocessing here, which we will... Why is nothing being built on my watch? It's starting to annoy me. Drones aren't flying out. Fluids. We want... Actually, what does the recipe require for reprocessing? Just cool, so nothing too fancy. We want 49,000 cool thermofluid. And there's heaps of that in the network, so that will come piling in. Guys, like, seriously, can someone... Okay, now where is everything else that I want? I don't really understand what it's doing. Give me 76,000 broken data cards. All right, they're not broken, just the bad ones, whatever they're called, junk. I doubt there's even 76,000 in the network, to be honest, but I would like them if they do exist. That's going to be them. Now, how is this going to work? Okay, so the bad ones are going to come out. The good. Oh, this is where the dirty ones come in. So I can do something like that. How many are these going to clear out at once? They're actually very slow processes. Kind of would like to... Can this all be flipped? I'm pretty sure it can't. Oh no, what do you know, it can. Can we do it like that? I think so. So that gives us two inputs, one big belt of clean output. It's going to go like that, all the way over to here somewhere. How else? What else, if anything, do we need? So the coolant, actually, that's going to be pretty convenient like that. So the cool fluid will come in and the warm fluid will go out. Where are we going to bring it down from? Down from this line. Like this. Oh, it's almost like I planned it. 1, 2, end up here, and put in the pump, and we will be, bam, on track. So the cool thermal fluid is piped by the looks of it. Oh, I will need to run it horizontally through here. Actually, I'm going to do it a little differently. I want a little bit more room. So, in theory, it probably won't work for this very first one. But, oh, not quite here either. I was hoping I could just not quite jump, because I'm quite keen to put power through the middle, and these blocks will get in the way. Okay. Yep. Coolant. Alright, coolant. You actually are connected up already. Alright, that's remarkably arranged of me. Shove the coolant liquid down here. So, don't know if, I don't really think I need to apply any pressure behind that. I think it's just going to work. Now, power. I have an idea for this. This will work. Oh, I'm not quite that far over. Let's be consistent. I'll just free up a little bit of space so I can put power right up the middle, and hopefully that will help. So we go like this, bam, bam, bam. Actually, I'm not sure it helps at all, but I'm willing to have failed and tried. Oh no, that'll work. Yeah, I might as well go the whole way through. Alright. And look at that, it beautifully powers everything. Yes. Did I do anything? Yeah, I did something kind of weird here. I don't know. There we go. So, all we need to do now, how much is that actually going to... It's going to work through 18 a second. Do I want to duplicate it or increase it? Actually, no, let's just double check this again. I'm kind of inclined to move everything over, to be perfectly frank. And just to give myself even more options. So we take the whole thing. Take the whole thing. And just move it to about there. Yeah, I think that'll be good. And then we'll double up and increase the whatchamacallit of everything else, just the numbers. I think that's going to be sensible. Thinking, a very good sign. Yes. We do one more. Here we go. That's a bit more. That's a bit more scale that I want. Sure. I'm sort of looking. Which are these? Oh, these data cards are coming out this way. I think they all are. Are they coming out here this way as well? No, the other ones. Alright, so what is... Okay, so we need to come this way in. That's all weirdly broken at the top, so that's coming this way in. And that's probably enough for that. It's enough for that. The dirty data cards are going to... I'm not sure which way around. Okay, so no, we do want the dirty data cards to be out this bottom, out this way. Dirty data cards going to come out this way. And then they're going to swing around the bottom. Dirty data cards out this way. So the junk ones, I will probably... I can pulverize them, right? What do they get? What do they go into? They get sent into a recycling facility, or I know it's a recycling facility in space as well. So it is. So it's a little bit tight, but it's not extreme, which is important. So I want you to recycle data cards. I'll give you some beacons to help, or some speed to help out. I am pretty sure that you're going to take about 1,000,000 years to pull that off. So it's not really going to be an issue, is it? And how are we going to do this? I think we'll just come straight across. Likewise. Yeah, just like that. It's a bit weird, but it'll do. And where's a bit of power for them? So that should solve that problem. This problem here will be solved by 1, 2, 3. And we have one input here. And one input here. And one thing I want to do now is connect up some power. What sort of power connection do we want? That looks pretty. Oh, fluids. Do we even... Oh, okay, we better sort the fluid situation out. Yeah. Space fluids, I forget how poor the pipes are and how short they are. I'm hoping that's a thing we can solve later on. Okay, that's cranking. New data cards coming out. And we will pipe them into here. Oh, and we better do something about this. Cold liquid, or the liquid coming out. Oh, yeah, that's another issue. There's probably something very similar happening at the bottom. No, the bottom ones look okay. Why are we not seeing the... Oh, okay, not all of them have inputs. I'm really worried about the other build now, that there's some ridiculously broken features of the other one. You're not getting data cards. Oh, because it's all reversed. That's alright, we're getting there. Okay, that seems to be working. Is that working fast enough? Oh, why is that? That's being a bit odd. There we go. Are they going to back up in a ridiculous way? It really looks like it, doesn't it? Yeah, okay, if we have to do that, we have to do that. I like to keep them in pairs. Copy, paste those things, give them that. Is it going to matter that that side's more loaded? No, that one goes that way, that one... no, it's going to evenly load either side, left and right. It's just going to be more on this side loaded than on that side. That's quite a lot coming through of junk data cards. I forgot how many that produces. I sort of want to do this better, actually. Actually, no, I do want those there. I just want the direction changing. So I want you... Okay, so I'm actually going to do it a bit of a sideways thing like this, and we'll just change the direction of this. There we go. So that's a perfectly clean belt now, and that means I can just very easily expand this because I'm just a little... No, I think that's probably plenty there. Like, if that's not enough, then I do question what we're doing wrong with our lives. You can take my horrible backlog. Okay, so that's a lot of crunching to make scrap. So we will have to set up a whole scrap recycling centre somewhere else. I should have thought of that on the other one, but to be fair, there's going to be a lot of scrap. So having an entire dedicated build, so that was just a contaminated scrap destruction facility, the other one. So having an entire build just to handle actual scrap is not crazy. Oh, I need to set the priority a little bit better on this. So this will need to be priority 2. We need to make sure that this is used first. Yeah. Are we seeing a good drain? Okay, what's going on? Really? Oh, I see. Well, of course. Yeah, that would stop things. Okay, no, that one's fine. Fine. I hear crackling all the way along. I'm looking for my green rate light. What's your issue? Oh, just not enough data cards. That's also fine. Oh, that's wonderful. Look at all that. That's going to be a real relief because honestly we've been shipping so many data cards into space. We've been polishing and generating just absolute tons. But now here's the big but, so to speak. That is looking quite a lot. Oh wow, we're already backing up. Like, so how... Oh, I should have checked. How much are you generating? 8 per second. How much are you eating? 3 per second. Oof. I'm going to have to just do this. I suspect that we will actually run out of any need for this really promptly. Like, I just don't see it being like having a massive backlog at all times. It's going to be pretty sporadic. Let's get rid of that. So these two, and then that one. That. Oh, we have to have one in between as well. Oh, that's a pain. Let's balance the pipes a little bit. So wow, look at that. We're already just suffering with a huge backlog. Partly because that's not happening, so that will help a little teeny bit. We'll just shove it all on one side. So rather, we don't have exactly an easy splitter placement there, but we can do that. That's a lot of scrap. 4.7k versus 3.9k, so does the actual recipe produce that much? I guess it does. So 70% chance of a blank card and a 30% chance of a broken data card? It seems... Oh, I get... that seems more. Like, why? We got 4.2 there, and possibly we've already had a shipment go. We must have already had one of these shipments go. Okay, that's a bit... That's still crazy to me. Do we want to do some kind of duplication of this? Like up... Yeah, there we go. Look, it's already going away. I think we can duplicate this up here. And so for that I need to move this. Oh, of course, it's not quite long enough. Alright, so we could basically take all of this. I'm quite okay with copy and pasting all of that. And basically all of that, and rotate it. And put it... how do I want to do it? If I got rid of the... yeah, we just did something like this, where we just double back on itself somehow. I don't know. It might look kind of elegant. I don't know. That's not double loaded, which is a little bit annoying. Is it going to keep up? Yeah, that queue's getting smaller, so this should keep up. Now what I want to do up here is to... Which way are we doing it? It's like in like this, right? Can't flip it. We'll just go like this. Plonk. And we'll figure it out from there, so we're going to have this... This is a little bit kind of stupid, to be fair. But it could be worse. That's what I'm going to claim. Go like this. Get rid of that. We'll figure out the balancing once we're done. Just see if we can... No, we'll do it a different way. Slightly different. something like that. That's pretty dirty. And another one, and what else have I got in here? These things, just chuck them in there. So what this needs now is power. And that is now basically happy. We should try and balance the scrap by like that. It's in roughly the same place. Now, are these getting backed up at all? Kind of slightly, yeah. That's why we've got multiple inputs. Ah. There we go. That can handle that fine. That's actually going okay now. How's the coolant? Not too bad. Alright. So we are now looking at producing 8.5 per second, and 2 lots of these consume 10 per second. Alright, cool. Well, that's a tidy, if not slightly jammed in build. I mean, that does the job. Take this down. Put them in. Alright, cool. Well, that's kind of an important job, believe it or not. So hello out there if you are watching. We are in the job. We're actually about to do the biology science for real this time, I promise. So this was the last one we had to do, and it actually requires a little bit of space to pull it off, which is a teensy bit sad. I'm tempted to do it in our new area. However, oh, actually, yeah, you guys. No, actually, I'll save. We need. Actually, no, I will. Why not we do that? I want to show you something quite cool. When we lay down the space grid, why is this one called the space? Okay, we lay down the space grid. So say I want to build another grid square, probably there. Bang. And watch what happens. Oh, okay. Well, what happens is the drones that are already hovering somewhere else will fly over. And are you going to do anything? Oh, they're not going to do anything. Oh, here we go. Usually there's like this wave, this enormous wave of drones just flies across the map in these giant sort of waves, which is pretty sweet to take all the platform out to go and build the rest of our new facility. They're sort of doing that. Alright, so here was where we have... Oh, really? Why? What? Oh, they're in 50s. Oof. Eek. 37,000. That's a problem. I'm just going to pretend that problem doesn't exist right now. That's kind of just jams up that station a little bit. Oh, that must mean the junk must be in 37,000s as well. Junk data science cards must be 37. We'll just... Much safer to change that and check it later. Alright, so that's good. We'll put the new bioscience over here somewhere. So we do have everything we need on the grid. We just need to get it made. So I think since this... What even is this? We haven't marked anything. Okay, so this is our... this is our manufacturing of biological samples. Weird biomass, which I always look for in the wrong place. Ah, there we go. So biomass gets manufactured here, and also the bio sludge gets manufactured here. So I think we'll just put the other science straight up here. Everything's beautifully backed up, so I'm quite pleased about that. What do we need for it? We need to produce, we need biomass in, data cards in, plasma streams in, and out of this we're going to make data, junk, and contaminated. So we can put the two fluids together, plasma and contaminated. Yeah, we will do the plasma in, and so that's going to be 49,000 plasma stuff. I've got quite a lot of that kicking around, so that should be easy. And then we will have the liquids out here. This one won't get used very much, so I don't mind being a bit cheeky about jamming it all in. And we'll leave that to be filled in due course. This needs to only take one train at a time, or we will get traffic jams. Likewise this one, but this one's never going to have so much in its storage that it can't take that much. So that's the biomass needs to come in. Can we even fit it in down here? I think we can. Unloading left. The biomass, what else was it? Data cards? Yeah, Matt needs to come in over here. Kind of maybe I should have gone either side and then just put the liquids somewhere else, but that'll do. Alright, so they are 37,000 stack, aren't they? I think we just figured that out. So we want a stack of blank data cards, 37,000 at a go. And I'm pretty sure these stack in 5, the biomass, so that's going to be a stack of 3,700. And we'll double check when everything comes in. Get the ingredients in. Set the filters so that only the right stuff gets unloaded. And cross our fingers. So data cards. So much data required. Right. Alright, I'm feeling confident. We're going to be able to pull this one off. 27 seconds crafting time in a thermodynamics. 2 ingredients in, 2 ingredients out. Fluid in, fluid out. Okay. That's not too bad. I don't think we have a exactly similar template. I was at 37, was I right on the 50? Yeah, I was. Okay, you're coming as well. That's full, good. So thermodynamics facilities, no. Where are you? Was I right? What? Okay, I don't even know. Let's pick some up. Yeah, it was. Alright, cool. Okay, just put more away. Alright, sweet. So, now what we... I should get rid of that blueprint. Now what we want is our thermodynamics facilities, which is here. So, where are we going to put it? Do we want to do it like that? So this is the data. In, out. I don't think we can put them together like that. In, out. Yep. So if I put... Okay, yeah, game, use your brain. So if we did like 6, 8 of them. Okay, how much? Come on. Of course, there's not quite enough. Actually, I can just jump to my pin. Make me a thermodynamics facilities, please. Whoa, okay, drones. Yeah, you go clean up all that junk. Yeah. And the output should be no more than that. Okay. Alright, so they will come. So that's, I can just do a rate check on 4 of them. 4 of them, that's the rate checking tool. So they're gonna just have a little sit back here and a little think. Alright, that's not very much at all. We could easily jam 1 belt up the middle with the ingredients and then spit out the bad stuff the other side. Very easily, in fact. So it would just be like this. I kind of often hate double loading belts, but I'll make an exception in this case. Okay. So if this was 4 and we have 4 lots of 4, then we are not consuming, still consuming less than half a belt of each of these. Like, that's actually really good. And producing a fair amount. Might be tidy just to put it all in the middle. 2 of those and 7 of those. I could then split it off at the other end. Kind of like that idea. Maybe. So we do something like this. I do have the fluids to worry about, which I'm going to flip these around. So I can do this whole thing that I do occasionally like to do of doing my inputs. Yeah, I could do the outputs here and then use splitters to send them where they need to go. They're unlikely to get backed up. Sort of thinking. But it's not impossible for them to get backed up. How much are we generally producing of everything? I just want to double check. You're not producing science. Our science build. How much of these are we producing? So we're making around about 9 per second here. We're making around about 4 per second. That's terrible. That's actually really slow. And you're making around about 48 per second. But that's to be expected. That one's kind of slow. So we want to be more than... We definitely want to beat like that. That's going to be the bottom. Actually, no, we want to beat this. 4 per second. That's so slow. Really? Is there nothing we can do about that? Short of doubling that stack. 4 per second. Goodness. I think we're already beating that. Not quite, but by the time we lay down everything else, we are. So yeah, this stack's not unreasonable. I could probably double this. And I could probably then double the other one. So some degree of tidiness isn't crazy. So if we've got 2 ingredients coming in and being stacked together neatly, that means the output, so we can pluck sort of want to do 2 at a time, so we'll leave that for now. So we can pluck it off like there, and then we can just say where would be good, from here to here, and then we can spit out all of the outbound products like this. Yeah, well, you're what? Oh no, that's fine. Like that? That doesn't seem crazy. Why are we still not getting the factory that I want? Really? Heat shielding? Request from buffer chests, of course. I ponder, I ponder. And lets me put a power block in. And that one as well. Ugh, that's kind of lame, but does that work? I think it does. One of the things I do need to make sure of is that the gases are going to flow. So do they jump the gap? Yes, they do. Oh, thank goodness. Because that was going to be the other big issue. Okay, so that keeps that pretty neat. Okay, that's tidy. And up here must be basically the same. Alright. I reckon that works. And if I'm wrong, it's going to be a bit embarrassing. And I think I'm inclined to double the whole stack as well, to be frank. And then I might even look at, can I add more of that science that's not very fast down below, above. That's looking clean enough. Yeah, let's see what we can do. Now, I would be tempted to join those up. Yeah, what we'll do is we'll just rotate these ones. So these ones are going to all be different. We're going to... Yep. Is that right? Oh, they already were correct. Yeah, fluid at the bottom. Oh, here we go. Yeah. No, that's right. No, I had it right the first time. Alright, that's fine. Now, will someone please give me power? Right, thank goodness. Right, so, now, these are in a pretty good space. The inputs can all just... What? We used to have an input there? Oh, fair enough. I'm not going to complain. At this point, what we'll need to do is send 2 sets of science out onto the, or 2 sets of junk out. So I'm going to loading left, put the, just in case the other one has it, one up here and one here. So the actual science we'll want to send that way. So on the right, we will send real science. Oh, that's kind of convenient. I love it when that happens. And on the... So we'll do that. And this one will also have on the right, send out real science. And the junk data will go together to the station up here. but not before it takes a bit of a detour away from anything useful. So where are we going to go? I think we will just go straight through the... Yeah, we'll do that. Keep well out of the way. Should be able to fit that in. Okay, not quite. Okay, cool. The factory is still being made. Nice. So now what we have to do is merge the stuff. And what we're going to need is 2 pipes. Which, again, very easy. These are not... This is not the best way to balance something, to be fair. I will be the first. If I was smart, I'd have had a pipe come in from each end, maybe, considering the routing on this. I'll be the first to acknowledge that this is not like the most optimal balanced. Actually, just cut that. The most optimal balanced way of doing these inputs, like 2 and 2 like this, is not. If I'd been really smart, I'd have brought in the inputs at the top, but actually there's still time to change our mind on that one. So the mechanical science does also require biomass. Yeah, we need to do it from the top. Sorry, chaps. Tear all this out. No. Fill that hole. So thankfully this is not too much physical volume, but it will take up a lot of space. So that's kind of a bummer. But the net effect will be much cleaner. Okay, all the things are marked for deletion. Oh guys, come on. Just leave my body alone. Stop grabbing at me. Unloading left. Bum, bum, bum. Yeah, okay, I can... Well, I don't have any chests. How peculiar. That's odd to me. Okay, where am I? Wow, of course I didn't think I needed them because I've never done space before like this. So, what can I do? I can just start loading up you guys with this stuff. Clear my inventory out a bit since it's clear the drones just want to fill my person with biomass. Alright, that got rid of some. Alright, that got rid of more. So, cool, these guys are coming in. Great, now we can do this properly. Before we order it, I might do the pipe work first. So, we want to have a belt, 2 rows like this, come down here. Actually, we're going to need more of it for the other one. So let's put in a proper splitter. Let's do this properly for once. Arguably I should do that all the time anyway, because the splitter will still produce useful... It'll be still useful even if it's not fully 100% balanced and it's offloading. Don't know if that makes sense. You go like this, you go like that. Like that. No. And now you... The other one will need data cards as well, won't it? What am I doing? Yes, so likewise. Oh, goodness me. Okay, okay. Let's just try and get this stuff out of my inventory. Yes. Oh, okay. Well, now it's flying. Fine. I guess that's okay. Biomass minus 3,700. Big, bulky biomass canisters. Okay. Now we're going to just pick up all of this junk. Make us get our balancer going. Space short balancer. Actually, can I fit the other balancer in? Nope. Not really. I could do this one like this. And then do the space balancer. Short balancer. Okay. What do I... Oh, I've done it kind of stupidly. No, that's kind of wrong. No, actually I'm doing it wrong here. I should be doing it like this. Jump. And then this one, again, does the same thing. Yes, which means this one will do this way to there, and then this one will do this way, there to there. Okay. No. Alright, cool. So, oh yeah, we got to do the unloading section. I like how the train color's changed with that little mod we've got. Can't remember which one it is, but it changes the train color based on what's in the box. So, okay, that's all just about built, and this all should start working. Oh, yeah, plasma. Plasma. So, my little plasma fiend. I'd probably just run it like that. How should we push? We'll push from here, and then we'll just run. Okay. All right. Now we're cranking. Data's flowing. We'll need to make sure the junk outputs, the liquid junk outputs, go to here. That's right. It's flying around looking for the output, but it's just down there. So, of course, that's nowhere near big enough to cross that mighty divide. There doesn't really need to be any pressure behind that, I don't believe. So just because that's because the output pressure should be enough. It's not like we need to force it in there, make it more efficient or anything, so that's all fine. This one probably needs to be a bit wider so we can bring down more junk. Oh, and of course you're in exactly the wrong spot. Yep. Where do we put the next one? At the top corner there. And at the next corner. And then here to go. Wham! I think that's working. Slowly accumulating there. Data's coming out. Is it happy? Doesn't seem to be getting backlogged. How much are we making? Almost making 12 per second. That's not too unreasonable. Just want one more. Already 1,000 data in there, so that's good. Just have a look at the lights. See green lights all the way along here. Green, green, green. Except for that one we're waiting on. Are you going to make me another one? Yes, you are. Good. So that's our happy, 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 happy. Ah. Okay. How are we doing for power? That's fine. There's a bit of a weird doubling up on the power poles here. It's not like a beautiful tile. We've got these little jumps at 2. That sits at 2, but that's okay. There's also absolutely no room for any kind of beacons in the future. But yeah, why bother? If we need more, we'll just build more. And copy and pasting is easier than setting in an array of beacons. Oh, actually, look, we have the... Wow, are we short on speed modules? Oh, we are. We really are. Are you aware of our shortage of speed modules? Oh, you are. Good. I said that there should always be 100. I think I was wrong. I think there should always be 200. You gonna send me some more? Oh, actually, I think 300. I think there's enough in the box. No, you're going to order some more. Well, we'll start with those. Okay. Let's get them sent up. And it's all in. Just the speed modules. Oh, quite a few speed modules, so we should see that number crank up a bit. Now, what was required for the mechanical testing? Because it feels so slow. Oh, why? Ooh. Why are you so jammed up? Where does that bad fluid go? There it goes. Yes. Let me have a look. Why? No? Oh, this one's completely full. Alright, it goes that way. I'm just going to delete this pile here. So, oh, that's peculiar. Okay, so that's something that went wrong on the stack. At least that's easy to fix, but what I don't understand is why nothing is flowing, because nothing is connected. That's going... The dirtiest green stuff is... Oh, okay. It's completely full. Why isn't it being recycled? That's the next question, right? Now... Completely full. What? What have I got you set? Ah. Okay. I actually haven't set up anything to clean the contaminated biosludge. I think that's what I'm trying to be told here. Let me have a look. You're making contaminated scrap. Did I completely forget that? You're just cleaning dirty water. We actually need to clean dirty Dirty sludge. Wow, that's the whole thing, isn't it? Dirty sludge, where are you? Nope. Okay, you've got to be here somewhere. Oh, decontamination facility again. Sludge and contaminated scrap. Oh no, hang on. That's what you do. Oh, you produce too much of this. That is interesting. We're going to have to set up a little buffer, aren't we? Wow, that's a surprise. We actually make too much biosludge. So we've bumped up the priority. Huh. Okay. And that must mean that you're going to... Yeah, you're going to start draining away. Yeah, that's those tanks there that were stored. Storage comes in, gets drawn in. Look how much we're just cranking out. Alright, that's... Now some of these are going to start moving again. And you should be manufacturing again. Alright, now we got a full... No? Okay, pipes won't be connected, I guarantee it. Yes, they're not. Ooh. The spicy water. We have to go that way around so we don't risk bumping into ourselves. Crossing the water streams. So that's dirty water. That's fine. Those pipes are going to take a little while to clear. Some of these are working. Dirty water. Can we just push it along a little bit? I think we probably should. Put a bit of pressure behind it. It's not... I mean, that's going to help a little bit. Yeah, there we go. Alright, this needs to be a priority. Do I need to upgrade the priority on it? Probably don't want to mess with that. Okay, they're all moving now. Okay, everyone's happier. That means this backlog will drain away. What is this? This is producing 4 per second. That is terrible. And it requires everything we already have up top. Oh. So you know what we're going to do? I'm just going to copy this stack. What is that? Okay, we're going to copy... Try not to get anything too extraneous in there. Fly over here and just double, kind of... Yeah, I think we're just about going to try and double this pile. Yeah, it's going to deliver the outputs up there, so we'll give it a bit of room. And it's going to have to deliver some dirty water, so like that. And like that. What do you make? 14. Yeah, I want to be over 10 for each of them. That seems reasonable. Oh, you better be making us some mechanical facilities. not anything fancy, right? It's just a mechanical facility. Yeah. And spit out the answers into there. Good. A lot of thinking to do. Very difficult subject. Let's fill these up. I don't know why I've got grenades on me. That doesn't seem that useful in space. No need for grenades in space. Let's get rid of them. Space grenades, 0. Save my logistics as thruster suit. Yes. Okay. So that's LTN manager, which is fantastic. So, all of that's flowing. That's all good. And we're going to want to bring up all of this, which is also fine. We're going to have to output some fluids down here. And arguably some fluids up top. Yeah, we're going to have to output the other kind, which we just dealt with, right? Yeah, the dirty water. And we're going to bring in lubricant. And we're going to have to export data cards. So let's put the export data cards first. Loading left. So the exporting of their data cards will go here. And then we'll do dirty water and lubricant over here. Liquid in. And the other kind of dirty water, liquid out, over here. So it does require lubricant. So no, not that one. Actually, it does have it under here under lubricant. I imagine it's a feature or a bug of space exploration that they can't put things that are liquids under the liquids tab. Those are all things that are native to Factorio. So yeah, we're going to do a little bit of spaghetti here, but not crazy amounts. You know what? That's almost exactly the same build we did down here after all. That's kind of cute. So we're going to have to go like this. You're going to have to immediately go like this. One part to go here, and one part to jump over like that. And then your other buddy here, well, it's going to have to come down. Like this. Go like that. Bang to bang. I do worry about the pressure on biomass. Like just the sheer amount of biomass we're having to create. I'm sure it's going to drain some resource that I haven't thought about yet. So you're going to go all the way over. You're going to go. Okay, phew, we made that jump. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna do it this way for now, so that I can be a bit more confident. I'm gonna do the routing a little differently here due to how close we are. Go like that. Just like that. Ugh. Yeah, we better jump. This one, obviously. No, it has to be better than that. Okay. Belt spaghetti time. Like that. No, I think we'll do it like that. That makes it so we don't have any... Oh, we do have weird corners. Of course we do. Yeah, it's not too bad. Give me some power up the middle, like that. Okay, lubricants might, because we're so busy, do fluids. Well, some of the fluids down that end. Lubricant. Okay. Oh, actually, what am I doing? That one needs to be like that. Again. Gaps there, gaps there. Actually no, I could probably just jam the lubricant straight in. In fact, I can pretty much force it straight in here. And it should then flow through the network pretty happily. That's that one done. This dirty water, I think, so we have the not so dirty water down here. The cosmic water. No, that's a biosludge. Biosludge. Okay, you know, so that is biosludge, so that's cool. We need to pump the biosludge south and the dirty water north. So biosludge is that one. Yes. That's actually going to be pretty convenient. Because I think we'll just do it like that. Oh, did we back up? No. Biosludge, you're happy, why was you just not humming before? Happy in. I actually do think I'll put some pressure on this pipe. Oh, okay, that's a lot of biosludge. So it's just a cosmic... Really? You are... Okay. You seem happier now. Alright, cosmic water. You need to go... Can't really expect the cosmic water, the rest of it to come. I think we'll just push the cosmic water outsides and then all the way along the top. Oh, you're kind of going to get in the way a little bit, but... Okay. I hate it when it does this. These pipes are so short. No. Okay, so cosmic water, you're going to come out, or dirty cosmic water, you're going to come out from the side over here. Yep, that all works pretty well. Bang, bam, and that should be everything working, but we're a little short on resources. Oh, okay, of course we haven't plugged everything in. Right. So now all we have to do is bring these two together. And I think we have like double, tripled our output for these. Alright, so if one of these is we've got 3 of these now, so they're making 13 per second. Good. These are now full of their required stuff, of their speed mods. So in theory, if the throughput was there, they would also be making 14 per second, and everything else after that I'm pretty sure is better. Wow, that was a thing. So you're making 9.6. Ah, you're letting the side down. One of these is making obviously half, right? 2.4? Wow, 2.4? And you're making 9.6? Oh, okay, well, that could be a thing. 14. Ah, yes, thank goodness. Alright, we'll go for 14. Anything beyond that, and I think we're just going to hurt ourselves. So, do we have any issues is one of my questions. And I can't really tell at present. In theory, we've got a shortage of vats. A lot of scrap is coming out. These are cranking. Biosludge, you know, we don't need that much biosludge to be made. You shouldn't be delivering kind of any. You are pretty full. The recycling should be giving us heaps, right? Yeah, there's heaps of biosludge there. Oh, you're not wired in. That's an old station. That's an old pre-unbroken station. That's going to make a difference. Alright, so I'm pleased about that. We'll fix that. Wow. Like it was required to do a whole grid. I thought I could just squeeze in these, whatever bioscience this one is, the combustion data. But I could not. It had to be done this way. My only problem is, like, look how much biology stuff we go through and how quickly. It's another station is already ordering. Yeah, that's phenomenal to me. One of the things I could do just to help clean things up would be to jam any spare biological whatevers back into the network here. Oh, not 5. How about 100? Right, just jam that sucker up wherever you can get it, wherever you can find that leftover junk. Stick it in there. So this is kind of good. So the data cards aren't the barrier. This is. Do we have in Nauvis orbit enough? 2,500 biomass. Okay, it might be that we have to increase our biomass production at some point. But that's, yeah, that's not a problem for now, right now. Oh man, so now we're down to this, which is bring in all the data, stick it in a computer with some cold thermofluid and make catalogs. Takes 10 seconds and makes one of each. So we have some pretty good templates for that, but what we also need to wire in is the 4 inputs. So we're going to do this from the top. Unloading 1, 2, 3. So 4 are going to come in from one, 2 are going to come in from one side and 2 from the other. Actually, do we know how much these stack into? These sciences should all stack into about the same amount. 50th row. Yeah, fair enough. Why are you backed up? Biomass. It's the biomass. How much biomass can we force out? Do you have issues? Not too bad. What are you short on? Vats. No, really? I thought we had heaps of vats. The VATs sometimes are a shortage. And you need all of that. You need the pink goop to come in. Pink goop does not always come in at speed, does it? Pink goop. Can you be faster? You're actually back. You backed up. Okay, why are you flying pink goop across the map? Oh. Okay. I need to change that to a buffer chest. So, if I had a buffer chest, then it would be available for some things, but not available to requesters. Bang. Silly me. So that will solve some of that. Do I need like a second station? Kind of thinking about it. Loading left. A second station just kind of allows things to not back up quite so badly, I think. That's my theory. And what we could do is do a 2 to 4 mixer, some balancer. What does that look like? Oh, I don't have enough. I don't have these converted into space balancers. Oh, okay. It's not exactly clever. I would probably do that up here. And so that would be 1, 2, 3. Actually, let's sort these numbers out. 4, 5, 6. There's a hotkey that changes the order. I got no idea what it is, but it always messes with me. Alright. Oh. Okay, the drones took them out of my inventory that quick. So that will help a little bit, I think, because these guys are overproducing, and this is already backed up a storage, you see, and the trains can't come through quick enough to clear them. So once that gets built, assuming there are enough... What do you think you're short on, game? Poles? No, you should be fine. Yes. What are we waiting for here? Okay, cool. Game's figured it out. Nice. So that will at least provide a little bit more continuity, I think, of supply. But I think it's time to do the weird science stuff that we want. And so for that, it's time to order it in. Order in. No, we don't want any of that junk. What we want is 37,000 of that. That's science 1. And biology science 1. Yep. And then we want 37,000 of the next type. Type 2. Yep. Give me that. And yes, biomechanical. Never always check. You've got to make sure you have them all, or you end up with weird balance issues on your outloaders. Trains get backed up. It's a whole thing. Nope, not iron. Done that before as well, where you leave the wrong... yeah, you leave two inputs in, and you pipe in, and the trains go very confused. Everyone's trying to unload at the station, nothing works. Very, very odd. Okay, that's 3 and 4. So, final one. 4, of which we have heaps, because I'm pretty sure this was the most basic type of science to make. Whew, alright. So that's 4 sciences down. Now what I want to do is I potentially want to copy one of our old designs from over here. It's so funny, we just throw on so much space so quickly and we just don't even notice compared to the amount of time it took to build this out here. So this produces is a 2-way 4x4 ingredient production nightmare, and I think I want to copy it. So it's going to be about this much of stuff. Yes. Now let's have a look at what that's going to look like. Where's the middle? About there. Wompo bonko. That doesn't make any sense, I'm sorry. Look at all those sciences. They're just so much science. It's all there, or it's on its way. Yeah, it's on its way. Okay. I know I have more stuff out there. Oh, why have I got 10 of that? Don't want it. You better be making... I know that there's some in here. Yeah, there is. No, change to some more of these. Thank you. We'll go like that, because I know you're going to take some out. Okay, so these are out. Oh, I can just do like this. Okay. They're bringing them? Okay, cool, they are. So we don't want them obviously set on that recipe. We want them on that one. Boop, 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 boop. And you're going to produce for me cubes. So actually, I don't want those. We want them. Just replace them. I haven't decided how I want them to. Probably just have them all go this way for now. What kind of fluids do you want? You do want the cold, 100 degrees, and you're going to spit out the warm stuff. So we'll put that down here on its own belt. Because, whoa. What's going on in Calipo? Okay. Oh, that was... What was that? That was something going off course, I think. Yeah, that's all the containers there. And actually, kind of sadly, I've still not gone back there and fixed up this export of glass, which could be causing issues. But we'll just pretend it isn't. Where are we having complaints? Nervous orbit? Okay. Liquids in. Do it on one side. And liquids out. Do it on the other. Actually, since we're here. I want the cold stuff. Minus 49,000 units of it. And over here, liquids out. I'll put you down. Dewey. need to export. So from this process, we will be exporting some of the insight. Maybe it becomes a useful product that you. So these are all. We're going to make cubes, and then from the cubes we're going to make spheres, and then from the spheres we'll make science, which is so the spheres need only those. The science needs space product, and the other products are all there. Okay, I think we can just do this all here. Oh, liquid out. Alright. And we do need to set up some more trains, apparently. It's actually in this one. Alright, you got it. Oh, they're on the wrong depot, but... Hang on, we've got... No, that makes no sense. We've got confusing... No, don't tell me we've got confusing depot station names again. I feel like that's a bug. Oh, that's pain. Ache. Why? Ah, it's this one, right? No. Ache. 8. Ache. Oh man, that's such a pain. When you get stations getting weird names, you end up with duplicate names in LTN. Stuff travels in weird ways. How many times are we gonna have this problem? Now we fixed that one. 8-6. No, hang on. Oh, is it this one? Ache, yeah. Yeah, that's what's causing... See, stuff's turning up that shouldn't be coming here. And this one too. And this one. Yeah, the wrong stuff is coming to the wrong station. Ah. Yeah, you're gonna move on, maybe. Now, I've checked my blueprint and there shouldn't be any that have... I'm just going to... Okay, that one's fine. There shouldn't be any which have the wrong names. Like, I have told the blueprints not to duplicate the names, but it seems like... Oh, maybe I haven't checked all of the blueprints. Okay. Loading left. Let's get some room. Yep. An apple? No. Yeah, that's fine. So loading left. Ugh, okay, come here. Loading left. If I right click it and I say select new contents for the train station, I go like this. I don't include the tiles. I don't include the train stop names. Yes. Okay. I bet you it's the unloading station then. Come on. Get all this stuff up. The unloading station will be where the problem is. Unloading left. Yes, you're called. Ah, okay. Right, now we know what to do. Unloading station, select new contents for this one. All of them. No tiles, no train stop names, just the entities. Save the blueprint. Okay, wow. That was a whole thing. Phew. What a pain. Do we have any weirdly jammed up trains? Why are you... What? Why are you guys... Oops. Phew, get rid of that. Okay, so I just had to make sure that was balanced because for some reason it had got unbalanced. That was fine. The way that I load into these boxes actually is not very even, which is a shame. And I can't really seem to fix it. Okay, you know what? You're just gonna have to go back to the space depot. You guys are all completely wrong due to the naming, so go and load at the space depot. Space depot. So thankfully all the depots have the ability to unload whatever's in the back of the trains. Oh, okay, so that was the right one. Good. Over here you are the wrong one, so go to the space depot. Get out of here. Such pain. Down here. No, yeah, it's clear. We're looking at the map. No, you're fine. Oh, okay, all of the stuff's fine. Great, we can get back to actual making science. Ethan to AK removed from... Yeah, so the LTN's trying to catch up as well. So we have the cold stuff. The hot stuff comes out the bottom. Cold stuff should normally come in through the top is how I typically do it. Which means that we will want... Just like that. Yes. Now, what are we going to be... Okay, we're going to have 2 come in from this side. So I think we'll probably produce multiple stacks of this type of thing. In fact, I will probably move it over a little bit. We've got the luxury of room, so let's do that. Yep. And so 2 are going to come in from there, and then 2 are going to come in from over here. Just kind of marker as a reminder. That's an output there. Blank data cards, we will... Oh, blank data cards, true. We will need to remove them from the network as well, down the bottom. Unloading... Oh. Down here. So, loading left. That's going... Good job. So that's going to be a thing. Where do they even go? We just spit them out like this, don't we? Yeah. Kind of wouldn't mind turning that on its head just because of the amount of pipes and junk up there. And then I could, yeah, I'm going to do that. And then I can just put a whole nother stack underneath here. Oh, which actually means that, yeah, really? No, I don't need to do that at all. That's right, these are not producing the same thing. We're not producing insight yet, we're just making delicious junk. So that's going to be that. We want to duplicate... yeah, let's just get rid of this for now. We want to duplicate that. Once, twice. Yeah, it's probably about as much as is reasonable. So that goes this way. This actually is now good to go. It comes and comes and comes and comes and comes in. That one goes da 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 da. Insight or data cubes come out that way. Can we copy this whole thing like that? Okay, I'm just having a double check. That's not too insane. Stuff's going that way, the underground's going that way. Okay, I'm going to pretend that that works. Like, that's pretty sweet if that does actually work. That's quite a lot of insight. This will be a very rough estimate. Yeah, it's not eating much. I'll help the drones. I'll help the drones on a little bit, I was about to say. Alright, so the coolant's going to come up the middle. And the heating, or the other fluid's going to come... Oh, whoops, I just ruined that. That fluid's going to come that way. And up the middle come these data insights, which is going to be sweet. Because we're going to send them downwards. Oops. Like that. So, we will need 2 strands of everything for now. I think... No, I actually want to try and use all 4. Because I will probably double this. Yeah. No. That was wrong. Alright, no. I had the right one, I just had it the wrong way around. As some of you almost certainly spotted instantly. Because you're not idiots. Hello, 2 concurrent viewers. What a pleasure it is to have your company tonight. So, don't know if you know what I'm doing, but this is the Space Exploration mod for Factorio. I want you to be a little bit further over. And it is phenomenal. Because it adds a great deal of difficulty and interesting problems to Factorio to solve. And that's enjoyable. And puts us up in space as well. So we're currently in space. I've got a little spacesuit on. And I am trying to solve the problem of delivering high quality science. And the science is complex in space exploration. Alright. Oh, speed modules. What? Really? I'm out? Where are my modules? Do I have to send more up? Apparently so. No data cards? Now this orbit? Okay. Let's see what that looks like now for rate. Check the rate calculator. So we're making 4.7, eating 4.7 of everything per second. It's okay. That's not too bad. Okay, so this is going to be... this needs to... nuts. It's a little bit too tight. It could be the whole thing could do with being down 1 square, to be honest. But when I kind of I want to side load. I want to do a split like this, but I'm going to end up caught weirdly on stuff. Ah. Alright, game. Just pick up all of these things, these beautiful signs that we've worked so hard for, and move them all away from me. So what I will do is I will place the short balancer first. That would be the minimum distance I can get away with. Alright. So now we can go like this. This one can jump over to there. And this one can go to there. These ones all jump over like this. Except this one spits out. What am I doing? It's only 2. Oh, we are going to double this, right? Yep. That's right. In which case, I still think I've overcooked this. That's fine. Never mind. What can you do? Can't get good help. And this one. So that's 2 sets of science done. Easy peasy. It looks really pretty. I have to give it that. We do want to think about piping in the coolant. It's across the top. I like to jam it through the pipes here. Ah, you son of a... It's always one. Alright, that's good. Now, the coolant... Ah, okay, cool. We need to bring the coolant in over here. Coolant is in the network. And we'll do this part first. Again, we want to cut these because I put this in the wrong place, basically. Give myself some room. What's the minimum distance I can put it at? Probably about there. Well, that's very convenient. And then we're already generating insight. Well, you look at that. Yes. Now this one I'm going to... Oh, I can just do it the other way. I can do it the same way I already did. Wow, I'm sort of breathing a sigh of relief here because I feel like we've got a lot done. Yeah, I do want to eject this out this way. Now the coolant doesn't connect up here, so we will have to do a little bit of a jiggly pokely there. I saw what you tried to do to me, game, but I didn't fall for your tricks. Let's let the stuff get pumped. Okay. Oh, wow. Need a cigarette if I smoked. So that stuff's done. Try and get rid of all this science in our inventory. Okay, are there any issues faced with this lot so far? I don't think so. I actually think it's probably pretty safe to duplicate the whole stack from here to here. Is the top layer coolant? I actually think it is, so we could even do it like that. And whammo. Wow, that's going to be awesome. Now the next thing to do is to generate insight, but the issue with generating insight is we're going to want to do it mostly somewhere else, because eventually we're going to have 4 recipe insight, and for that, see, we've got the simulation here requires 3, but eventually we're going to end up with 4. And with 4, we will need to bring in 4 different cubes. No, we need to make circles next. That's right, spheres. And these things are just straight up basic process again. Very, very basic. What does it require? Does it require just cold? Alright. So I already have some of that. Where was I using brain power stuff? Hopefully I can just copy it. I had that relatively tidy build down here. And I think this can just be repurposed. Yes, it sort of can. The fluids are a little different. No, let's... I think we can. Just got to copy and paste carefully. Yeah. We'll sort it out once it's placed. We need to get it placed first. And then we're producing green barrels. Barrels of green science. And that's always good. And I think... where's about the middle? It's about the middle. I would like to get 2 lots in, so... voila. Now, you, my little minions, are doing not a bad job here. Actually, we'll just run this like this. Like that. And the mega coolant here, I can go like that. That seems really happy. Oh, some of these are a little short. And Okay, coolant output. Actually, I'll probably just go straight over. Ugh, this is yuck. Ugh, look at that. That's a bit cleaner. Tight. Not really. That's a little less wasteful. That's all sorted. So what we need to do down here is just pipe these in, which is what we have these for. Oh, hang on. Oh, no. Wrong side. Got too enthusiastic there. It's okay though. The game will. The guys down the bottom will pick all those up. Okay. Yes, that's fine. And you can come all the way down to. Whoops. Ugh. Like that. So there's actually kind of one whole strand we're not using, which feels a bit weird. I could shuffle them all over. I kind of have to. I'm worried about balance. So that one goes to there. This next boy here, he comes to there. You go to there. And you're gonna be hard to. Oh, of course. We can fit you in. Okay. Good. You're all perfect. Happy. Really, is that... That works. But I'm actually going to do this because it looks neat. Looks tidier. And I can follow it visually. Can I? Yes. Did it. And then that one goes to there. And then happy times. Yeah. So that's one stack done. Much the same here. So... yeah. I kind of want that a little neater. Why is it not picking? Oh, there we go. Oh, that would have been silly. All right, almost there. Oh, phew. Get rid of all of this stuff out of my inventory. Okay, get rid of this and this blueprint and whatever that was. Okay, cool. Wow. Alright, that's a thing. So we've done it. We've got that stuff underway. Now, this stuff is all completely a bit wrong. And I suspect I don't even want the stuff up the middle. So we want this science to be made. At least the... okay, the rest of it's going to come. Are you not making me more of the things that I want? You're not. Why is that? Request from buffer chests? Are we short on those? What does the surface reckon? The surface is trying to send us 1,000 blue chips. That's always a sign that we're short. So those will be fixed. Now, what do you exactly want? You want the goopy stuff in. And you're going to spit out two different things. The stuff we want and data cards that we don't want. And we're going to poke the data cards out down here. And we'll stick the insights out in a different barrel. Okay, yes, that is what we're going to do. So, data cards will come out there. That will be the insight barrels. No, did I just apply it? No, I did not. Good. Insight barrels will come out the bottom, data cards out the top, and we'll pull in from the sides here. But we will just have to tidy these up. Alright, that seems kind of reasonable. So, yes. We can afford to bring you guys down like this. To put a little balancer on you. And to jam you in like that. Which is going to be awesome for you. Just look how much cubes we are making. It's wonderful. But the only problem is that these are all going the wrong way right for now. So we'll just flip them. Flip. 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 Having them here is really good because I can see the grabbers, the inserters pick them up. Which confirms to me that they are actually... Well... Oh, no. Good. They're actually in play. Nice. So we'll do that. That's good. They don't have any of the fluids yet, but we'll get there. Speed modules. Bam, bam, bam. Bang, bang. Alright. Okay, that's working. That is right. That is correct. Now, you want the same fluids as these other guys over here. Is that going to be an issue? I don't think so. And you're already all piped up, so all I have to do now is do the other end bit. You're already joined up here and here. And that's pushing that out. Oh, I need to put a priority on these, so these need to be a provide priority of 2. Which is more than the provide priority of the original station that makes these. So these return fluids should always be pushed into the network first. And now we have this beautiful byproduct of blank data cards. Which is good. Because we just make so many of them. And again, the station needs the provide priority of 2. Oh wow, we're doing it. Look, here comes all of the stuff that we want. Okay, let me have a look. 1, 2. Let me just do a that's 11 machines. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And Oh, we don't have any output priority, anything here. So in about the same spot. Look at that. That is humongous, if you ask me. I want loading left. Wham. And then I need insight generation, but actually I already have a ton of insight in a box. So what I might do... Oh, pondering. Oh, that's neat. Look at that. So much science being made. That's a phenomenal pile. Is it actually enough? Like, okay, let's have a look here. In theory, so you lot are now eating 9 per second, which is less than we make. That's interesting. It's not necessarily crazy. And you guys are eating 4 per second. How much are you guys making? 9 per second. So we actually just, we kind of need to double this. Let's do that. Nope. It wasn't lined up. Gonna just kill those at the end till I can figure out the details. No, that doesn't seem right. Hang on. No, that's not right. Yeah, it's because I didn't set my my little jiggly jigglers at the same angle. That's so embarrassing. Look at that, they're offset slightly. Oh, what a shame. We can fix all that though. Now, well, one of the things I can immediately do is that, which will help. The inputs will require a little bit of work. Can that reach... Oh, it could. Yeah, you know what? Which says to me that... Whoa. Fornex? What is going on Fornex? Oh, heck. There's no power. Oh, we had a meteorite. Wow, did we have a meteorite strike? We had a meteorite strike and we've got no power. So let me just tell Fornex to take about 1,000,000 trillion tons of nuclear fuel. I've now set up some nuclear fuel reprocessing as well, but yeah, it's obviously... I forget how much nuclear fuel these guys go through over time. 5,000, will that do it? Apparently 5,000 is available. So up here is some nuclear fuel reprocessing, which is all this. So it looks like we've processed all the nuclear fuel in the base, and it all gets sent back into this to enrich more. But I haven't sent it back from the homeworld, which is a thing I do need to do. Kind of just need to do this. something like that. It's not crazy. It's not amazing. It's just alright. That works for that. And on the coolant side, we'll just do exactly the same as we did here. But I'll do it up here. Yep, that's a drone crashing because there's too many drones around. Right. That's all working. And we will do that. Yeah, I hate wasting even a little bit of insight, so that doesn't work. So we'll just do that. It's too precious to waste. So there we go. That's all blended in. Okay, why are you complaining about power? Really, guys? Yeah, okay. There we go. Alright, I see things cranking. Wow, that's awesome. I mean, look at that. That is like a beautiful piece of artistry. That's a whole grid. You could just copy and paste that down. In fact, it produces 13. It consumes 9. It would not be unreasonable to just copy and paste this whole grid down once over, because we're not quite making as much as we're putting out of science. But I suspect the science isn't optimal anyway, so it's not the end of the world. Alright, we do have that priority correct. We have this priority correct. I remember these inputs are fine. These pipes, yeah, heaps of fluid in them, no issues there. These sciences are great. That is awesome. That I could just sit and look at that for a little while. Now the thing I want to do actually is probably look at just about handcrafting some of these, because what else am I going to use vitamin melange extract for? Let's just double check, because I want to get straight to the four input science. Vitamin melange extract is used. It's used for experimental biocultures as well. Do I want to put it on a bus? I probably do. For scalability. So somewhere in here I need to put in an extractor. Possibly here. Yeah, I think we'll do it here. Loading left. The swelling of the inspirational music has begun, and I always find that's a good time. And now all we have to do is rename this, because melange extract. And then we have to get to the planet with the vitamin melange extract, which is Rose. And Rose is a happy place because it's all powered by solar, so I'm never going to risk damaging and ruining our important defences, of which we have quite a few, because it has biters and they're getting a bit carried away. Okay, manual trigger, good. Any landing pad with name vitamin melange extract, load on cargo full. No, don't take that out. Okay, cool. That's now going to take off. The extract will come in here. And we also want to take some and put it in a provider chest. Always a good idea. Likewise. Oh, Yeah, we don't need that anymore. That was due to a mistake that I'd made. Alright. One of these into a provider chest as well. Always a good idea, just to keep a little bit on hand. In case some of the video factory needs it and you've forgotten to make it available. So pretty soon that'll land. And here it comes. Good. I want to take some out. And I am going to see if I can handcraft some basic science. And then I think we'll call it quits because it's going to get late. But let's see, we have everything we traditionally want right here. So let's put this bad boy here. Tell it to make biological science. We'll give it a bit of the old cold stuff. Oh, look, right here. Like that. Junk. And we'll send out the warm stuff. Like this. And we will give it all the vitamelange it could want. We'll put a chest down for everything else, of which I'm sure there's insight and other stuff in the network. Take that. Give me some insight. So there's already a couple of boxes of insight. It's not the best insight in the world. It's only got 3 ingredients, but it's pretty good. I'll accept it. Actually, look, we got insight right here. We can just pump it straight in. I'll put in the request as well, because why not? Did I just dump all of that back into the network? I probably did. Is it going to pick it up? Yeah, let's go get some. And then we will export the products, all of them. Actually, yeah, why not? We'll put them in a box because I want to. So let's go pick up the green stuff it needs. And because what I think I can unlock very quickly is the 4 recipe science. And 4 recipe science allows us to plan more aggressively for how the future is going to play out. Let us bathe. That's probably enough of that. I can't believe we've got so much. I don't know if any of you have ever gone back over. Okay, wow, I got a bit carried away there. If you were to ever go back over the other videos, you'll see that, yeah, making this much was a deal. Alright, here was the whole thing. It took us a while to get there. Why have I not got all the science factories I want? Really? Have we burned them all again? What does the planet reckon? Down on the planet they say send another 1,000 up. Alright, fair enough. That's how much we eat, making those superconductor factories. I can feel it in my bones. We're going to make our first bioscience and get our first unlocks of cool bio stuff. There we go. It's coming. Bang, bang. And what I will do is I'll put the request chest up here, up in our science, our crummy science bay. It all feels very old-fashioned up here now, doesn't it? All this terrible looking scenery. Stick in this box, like all the sciences. Yeah? And what are the first things we're going to research? Biosludge from vitamelange. Oh, that's a cool one. Vitalic acid. Oh, these are all exciting. I actually want to research these next, which are the different combinations for the different types of, so what is this? Biochemical, so energy plus biology. That's panspermia, space plus biology. And then we want biomechanical, so materials plus biology, and then eventually that will unlock the 3 ways, which will eventually unlock the 4-way, if that makes sense. Yeah, I don't know if that does, but we're going to make sure that happens. And if I have to handcraft stuff to do that, that's fine, because in the end it'll allow us to create insight. Because I'll show you the inside area if you've forgotten. So the inside area is this part here. It's a 3 recipe insight. It uses energy, material and astronomic science to produce insight. And each type of insight, so this one is 36 ingredients produce 8. The previous one was 36 ingredients produce 6. So I'm guessing the next one is 36 ingredients produce 10 or 12 or what have you, the significant data. So that'll be pretty cool. What? You're short on the vitamin lunch? Okay, the one thing that I... Actually, no, it is on the belt, so... I mean, not on the belt, it's on the bus. It's here. I'm going to add the tag. I'm going to hand carry some up there just to speed things along. Where are you? You're the extract. It's delicious, delicious. It's a smoothie of bio goop. Hey, let's work through. Yeah, let's just take all of it. All the science. Wow, it's working. Okay, so those are the different simulations data stuff. Oh, okay, that's a little bit too much. Now what are you waiting for? Never mind. So now what we want is the 3 stuff, which is more efficient xenoprogression. So I love the names. That's space, biology, and materials. Yes, give us xenoprogression, and then give us astrobionic simulations, and then give us nanite simulations, energy, biology, and materials. Is that all 3? Yes, and then the final one is here, universal simulation. That's what we're looking for. So the simulation of all the things. Nope. No, don't take that away. Phew. I want to keep that. Yeah, make me those sciences. Yeah, you know what to do. Okay, what I actually can do is I can set up little provider chests for... Actually, no, I do want to just let it drain out whatever's it's got in storage. We've got a lot of stuff up in storage here. Oh, I mean, it's just actually just now waiting on the... Alright, let's get over... No, the simulation data we don't need to worry about, because that's not need to request. We've got it right there. Okay, the biggest problem is actually almost like throughput. I can just manually speed it up. Xenoprogression simulation. Look how quick it goes. Astrobionic. Do we need to help? Yeah, we do. Let's fly our own science up there. Give the drones a little hand. Astrobionic. That's a whole other science pack. Bang. There we go. Oh, so exciting. I'm so excited. Nanite simulations. And the rest of the base is now humming because everything's moving again. The science being used, so everything starts to move. And still not even touching the sides of the power. That's good news. And I think we are now on the ultimate... What do I need for that? Oh my goodness. Oh, I can't get there yet. I need all these... Oh my... Wow. Okay. So I can't quite get there, but that's okay. I can do some quite fun things like increase my own movement speed, health, crafting speed, don't care. Learning ability gained from each science pack, that seems helpful. Carrying capacity, and there's productivity module 5s and more mining. Holy heck. Okay, that's a bit. Electromagnets. So, and also kind of cutely, I can learn to make spidertrons. I don't know the point of spidertrons in space. Wow, that was a lot. That's a lot of hassle. I kind of... So we got all these extra sciences. Do any of them produce any better? 8. 8. Not significantly better. So actually what I probably need to do is to go straight into a grid square to make biology science, and then I kind of think I have to do all the other sciences in space again on a grid. Whew, okay, I'm glad that yeah, I'm glad that I'm entering the end of isolation. I'm not sure I can face doing that for multiple days just yet. Alright, here comes my strength upgrade. Yeah, let's put a passive provider chest on things, or extractor chest. Here's a good place to do that. So, yes, and steel. Yeah, we'll just limit that. Okay, so that's going to keep the science just very slowly trickling over, which I am okay with. Yeah, I think we can do that here too. And again, limit that down. Right. Oh, okay. I feel like we've done a lot. That's been pretty impressive. And it is now very late, so it's probably time that I head to bed. In the next episode, I think what we will do is... I kind of don't see the point in doing this yet, because we're just going to have to set up a bunch of stuff that demands stuff that we just aren't making. So we're not going to be making, or we don't have enough significant data on the bus. Although, it's probably not a crazy idea. It's not a crazy idea. But whether or not we redo this lot and this, all of this in space, that's the kind of question I'm struggling with. I think we probably have to, and I think we probably have to do it on a grid. Alternately, we go and start making this second tier stuff, the stuff that we're not making, this lot, and this lot. Probably the smart thing for me to do would be to look at the science tree and then decide what I kind of want next and build that. Because we can always steal from the insight to make the next set of science. That's not, that's not a crazy idea. So this is just going to, I'm just going to make that a bit more. So this is just going to sit here and do its thing now, which is pretty sweet. And it'll just slowly turn over. So what comes up next? 100 of that, max health, dexterity. What does it increases crafting speed? Just don't care. Carrying capacity. So these aren't insane just to add to the stack. That one's, whoa, biogun, bio scrubbers, biological catalog 2s. Okay, cool. So these are all things that we are going to have to unlock and mess with. How peculiar. 500 is a lot for the productivity. Yeah, time for me to go to bed. We'll worry about that in the next episode. In the long term, I do want to get into some of the better power. That's particularly a thing that bugs me the most. A portable RTG2. These are all like Energy Science Pack 2, stuff like that. So, well, have a think. If you've got an opinion, if you've watched this or know space exploration, do let me know. But until then, I've been Tiny Pirate. Thanks for watching. It's been awesome having some of you accompany me during these lockdown. And I shall catch you all again soon. Goodbye.